What's up, witches?
What's up, witches?
So, we are going to be talking about day three. Um, and what are some of the things? What's day three about?
So day three, also known as Hygge, Hygge. I don't know. It's Norwegian.
It's spelled how?
Hygge.
YGG.
It means
Yeah.
coziness. Okay, it's all
Oh,
about the coziness. It's winter time. Snuggle up with a blanket,
burying my face in your bosom.
if that's what you feel is cozy, sure.
Yeah, that's definitely cozy.
But anyway, um, today is all about experiencing coziness, whether you're inside or outside. And one of the things I do have to say is if you are at that point where you're starting to feel a
Where are
little
you going with
tired
this?
and
Oh,
you feel like you need to take a nap,
take a nap.
take a nap. Cozy up with a blanket, close your eyes, let sleep overtake you. It's okay. It's
Yes,
encouraged.
naps are underrated.
Yeah,
Like, we hated them as kids,
yeah,
but I'm going to tell you what.
they were not a punishment.
No, they actually were fucking awesome. And I wish we had nap time during our work day.
Right?
But anyway, so as I said, this is day three.
Yes.
What we're gonna be doing right now, yes, she just talked about coziness. But it's also about
Supporting the wildlife around you that doesn't hibernate or fly south for the winter,
and there's a lot of that.
especially here in Phoenix, Arizona.
So normally this would be, and yes, the at least for me, the initial idea or concept came from my daughter-in-law. Um, Apparently she did a popcorn and cranberry garland. And I'm not sure if it was for the tree or not. If it was or wasn't, if it was, that's
That's a lot of cranberries and
that's
popcorn.
a lot of cranberries and holy shit. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, at both Fry's locally and Walmart locally, the fresh cranberries stopped getting shipped to them like the day before Thanksgiving.
So we have not been able to find fresh cranberries.
Unless we order them online and they're fucking hella expensive. Like,
Well,
what was it, $20 for a fucking bag, not including shipping?
no, because it was, I guess, supposed to be picked up at a specific store somewhere here in the valley, but it would have to be driven to us. So it was going to be like $21 for one bag of cranberries. If I wanted frozen cranberries, I would have to buy them by the case, which would be like 10 bags, and it would be like $150 to $200 for the case. And I'm not doing that.
So we are not now. She did the popcorn and cranberries.
We didn't have access to
We
cranberries.
yeah. It's we and what's funny is both associates or employees of both stores that I went to, when I went in and asked at both Walmart and Fry's, what's up with the whole cranberries? Do you have whole cranberries? Both of them it was almost like that there's a montage that plays of news
Where
from
the
all
headline is
around.
exactly the
It's the
same.
same
Everything they say
all
is
the
the
way
same.
through. It's
Yep.
exactly so it was almost like that.
Mhm.
They both said basically, oh yeah, after Thanksgiving, they stopped sending it. I'm like, but it's still the holidays. Cranberries.
Yeah.
You would still make.
Christmas time is the time when you make the cranberry strings.
But
But
anyway, so
so
we
really you can,
decided to get raspberries. Birds love raspberries.
and they're red, so they're
And
still
they're
festive.
yep. And we have popcorn that somebody has been munching on periodically.
It's tasty. At least I know the birds will
It's
like
not
it.
oily,
No,
or it's not buttery, excuse
no,
me,
it's not.
but
It's not buttery.
it's just plain with a little bit of sea
A
salt
little bit of sea salt.
and a lot of seeds.
Yeah, those
that
are the
didn't
ones.
pop.
Yeah.
So
So
we're
we've
gonna do a cranberry string. We got the hook, a specialized hook that her sister gave us for ornaments
Yeah.
that she had brought over, but got that tied off and
and then we've got our needle. And are you even seeing
There
that
you
needle and thread on the other side? So now we just need to string them.
that came close to my eye.
That was nowhere near your eye.
Play it back after we're done.
Put it on the needle.
You saw that.
You're good at sticking things.
Oh, no, just kidding.
I knew that one nowhere near your finger.
Okay. I love you too. I think it'd be better to stick them through like this instead of
the other way.
Yeah,
Okay.
because then it's only attached to the butt end.
Okay.
You know, like it's only got that holding it in instead of because that's gonna just you might have needed to put some paper towels down because these berries are gonna bleed. Shut up.
So while we are making our little popcorn and raspberry string,
String.
other things that you can do to celebrate this day include things like painting a birdhouse, which we will be showing you ours later. We haven't actually painted it yet. You can create a Yule log ash amulet.
What?
Yes, what that includes is basically, so day 2 is the day that you burn the Yule log. And on day 3, you take some of the ashes and you create a protective amulet for your house.
A shorter one.
Now the reason that this became so important is because Yule ash was believed to protect your house from lightning strikes.
Oh.
At a time when all of the houses were made of wood, that's a really good thing. You know, you don't want your house being struck by lightning if you're made of wood. Another thing you can do is
use fresh popcorn.
I just popped that today.
Today. How many hours ago?
Like 2?
No, it's more than that.
Okay, fine, 3.
So it's dried out a little bit. So it's breaking apart. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying there's anything. I mean, it just we won't get.
So
he's saying fresh popcorn.
He's saying use warm popcorn.
Yes, warm. Like her bosom.
Don't try to sweet talk me now. Another thing you can do, which kind of goes against the coziness, but still goes with the showing appreciation for and a reverence for nature. Get out into nature. Like, especially here.
How is that not showing coziness?
Well, if you live in a place nature where it's freaking cold, how would that be cozy? But yes, get out into nature. Go for a hike. Go for a walk. Collect pine cones or leaves or
and
something.
If you're in the Sedona, Arizona area, go to Devil's Bridge.
I've never been to Devil's Bridge. We should go there.
Yeah, and there's also something fork. If you get their maps, the maps have all of the and I don't remember the first part of the name, but I remember fork, and then it is up like in the upper right, I think, of the map.
Okay.
It had rained, or actually did rain a little bit while I was there first time I was ever there, and automatic waterfalls started. Small ones,
Ooh.
not crazy, like, oh my God ones, but like cool little waterfalls from the mesa,
Mhm.
uh the the
The plateau.
plateau. And like, I don't know, it was just,
Mm.
yeah, and you had to actually walk through the water a little bit to get, and if you chose to, you could go beyond, but at some point, from what I was told by a guide, or by the signs, um, you actually have to tread through like 3 feet of water to get to the other side,
Oh.
because it goes into a
Mhm.
little narrow. Anyway, I'm digressing.
Mm.
Let me put the popcorn on the.
It's an art form, baby.
Warm.
Warm. Okay, warm.
Well, because they're more pliable. They're more,
Bendy.
yes. Kind of.
Other
Let me
things you
shut
can
up.
do to celebrate this day of coziness.
And this is for birds, first, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if it was cranberries, you could put it on the tree. I don't know that I would recommend putting this on the tree. Because raspberries are very soft.
And juicy.
Yeah. More so than cranberries.
But anyway, if you're not inclined to be outdoors during this time, you can also snuggle in and do like a family movie night. Have each member of the family pick a movie that they want to see, have them grab their favorite snacks and drinks.
Die Hard.
Yes, cozy up on the couch, watch all of the movies, eat all of the snacks, fall asleep if you feel inclined to while doing so. But this is a day of coziness. This is a day of being of. Okay, so
I
here's the
guess I
thing.
didn't need 2 packages.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll eat them. Um, so
Oh,
I don't know if you all have noticed it, but I've noticed that I tend to fall asleep a lot earlier because my circadian rhythms are a little bit messed up, not only because I work graveyard shift, but also because it is Yule time. So if you are feeling yourself fall asleep, go right ahead and take
go
a
with
nap.
it.
Go
Yep.
with it.
Take a nap.
Snuggle up, take a nap.
Naps are good.
Naps are good. Naps are very good. And they have a bad rap, especially with children. Children don't know what they're missing.
Yeah, they don't want to take a nap, but
Mm,
then they realize, holy shit, naps were actually pretty cool.
right. But it's not
That's
until you
a
become an
funky looking.
yeah, it's not until you become an adult that you realize that naps are actually awesome.
And way underrated. That's a big ass fucking piece of popcorn. So this is for the birds.
Yes.
All right. We're putting this together. Now, you can do a garland type of thing. That's probably gonna fall off. No? Okay. Like a long one.
Right.
But I might feel bad for you, because of the amount of time a 6 foot garland would take.
But you could also
I
use
would be
other
worried
seasonal
about,
fruits.
like, you know, what you're doing with your life.
But you could also use other seasonal fruits. You know, like dried oranges or lemons.
Lemons? Why would you use lemons? What?
Because lemons also represent the sun.
Yeah, but birds aren't going to eat lemons. Lemons aren't even actually
We were
a natural fruit.
we were talking about the
They're
garland.
man-made.
We were talking about the garland aspect though.
Shit. So. Oh, wow. Okay.
So next year I'm buying cranberries before Thanksgiving so we can do this.
It's absolutely fucking redonkulous that unless we want to spend 20 or more dollars for a $5 bag of freaking cranberries.
$3 bag of cranberries.
Yeah. Okay.
The rest of that is like taxes and fees and delivery tip and all that.
So we'll get it early. So next year we can.
But we're still gonna put this one out, and we will show you.
All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
I can take over if you want, but
Okay.
for the sake of this video, I think we're good. And we will definitely be posting.
Pink.
We
Very
will
pink.
definitely be posting pictures of our birdhouse. Yeah, they're tasty though, aren't they? Yeah, I've been eating them too. Not just the popcorn.
Have a wonderful day, and we will have some other things for day 3. We're trying to do these in advance so we have them ready. Love ya. Peace out.
Witches. Take care. Happy, Merry, Blessed Yule.